into compelling art that resonates with many. Witness the transformative power of his honest and vulnerable words, offering hope and connection to others. This video delves deep into the bittersweet duality of empathy, the persistent grip of depression, and the lasting impact of his legacy. Join us in remembering a life that turned despair into hope and left an indelible mark on his community. Exactly, that's why I try to stick with those who listen from humble beginnings. We all started from the same place. I had no more of a chance to be what I wanted than anyone else, and due to whatever crazy
phenomenon that allowed me
to reach this point, it's only right that I use this platform to share that same idea back. I was able to do it against
all my own doubts. I'm here.
And I made it only to tell all of you you can do the same. Love y'all. My words hold nothing to the healing powers of the kind words from all that support me. My respirator keeping me alive, providing me a beat to write to.
He was young, full of dreams. The boy poured his heart into his passion. A canvas for his emotions, his first art competition loomed on the horizon. He spent days, nights, weeks perfecting his masterpiece. He believed this would be his validation, his ticket to acceptance. The day arrived, his heart pounded with anticipation. The judges passed over his work without a glance. He didn't place. The boy's spirit cracked, the rejection stung, leaving a deep wound. He felt small, insignificant. The world moved on. Oblivious to his silent pain, he retreated further into himself. The boy learned a harsh lesson. His worth, he believed, was tied to achievement. He craved validation, a fear of insignificance blooming in his chest. He vowed to never feel this way again.
He was young, a poet. His words, a reflection of the darkness that clung to him like a shroud. Depression had taken root in his adolescence, casting a long, chilling shadow over his life. At 16, he discovered an escape. Words inked onto paper became his refuge. His poetry, raw and visceral, resonated with a depth that belied his age. He wrote of despair, of the suffocating grip of anxiety, of the constant struggle to simply exist. His words were not cries for help, they were lifelines. They were the threads that kept him tethered to the world, a testament to his will to survive, even as darkness threatened to consume him entirely. In the depths of his anguish, he wrote, hoping to find a way to articulate the storm raging within.
He met her around. Her laughter was a melody. He was drawn to her light, her warmth. They fell into a comfortable rhythm. He poured his heart out, sharing his dreams and fears. She listened with wide, understanding eyes. He felt seen, cherished. For a while, he believed he found solace, a safe harbor. Then she was gone. She left without a word, a note left on their shared bench. His heart, once soaring, plummeted. He questioned everything. Was he not enough? Had he been living a lie?
Of 1,000 heartbreaks, each failed relationship, each betrayal chipped away at his belief in love. He had loved deeply, passionately, only to be met with deceit. The pain was unbearable, leaving him with nothing but scars.
Writing became his sanctuary. Each word a release, a way to exorcise the demons that haunted him. He poured his pain, his fear, his vulnerability into his poetry, transforming his suffering into art.
He met someone else, years later. This time he held back, guarded. He showed her only fragments of himself, fearing the pain of rejection. She grew frustrated by his walls, his inability to fully open up. The friendship withered, dying on the vine of his fear. He was left with the bitter taste of loneliness, the echo of not enough ringing in his ears, like a sponge absorbing everything, passing the burden, trying to find relief. No strings on him.
His words, stark and honest, resonated with others who understood the silent language of depression. He found solace in knowing he was not alone, that his pain was shared. The act of writing was cathartic. It provided a sense of control in a world that felt chaotic and overwhelming. With each verse, he chipped away at the walls he had built around himself, slowly letting in flickers of light.
He found success in his work. His art, now bolder, rawer, resonated with audiences. He had achieved what he craved, recognition. Yet it felt hollow. He befriended a fellow artist, a kindred spirit he thought he could trust. They shared ideas, dreams, vulnerabilities. The friend was charismatic, charming. He saw the best in people, wanted to believe in their goodness. Then, the betrayal. His ideas, his art were stolen, claimed as the friend's own. The wound, deeper this time, cut to his core. He was adrift in a sea of deceit, his trust shattered. He withdrew further, the pain hardening his heart. He vowed to never be vulnerable again. He would rely only on himself, his own talent. The world was a dangerous place. He would face it alone. Damn, I made a fool of myself. His fame grew. He was celebrated. His work displayed in prestigious galleries. He had money, recognition, everything he thought he ever wanted. The boy who once dreamt of acceptance was now a man living in the clouds. Yet he felt empty. The applause was fleeting, the praise ringing hollow in his ears. He realized the emptiness within him couldn't be filled with accolades. He craved genuine connection, a love that ran deeper than admiration. He sought solace in fleeting encounters, seeking validation in the arms of strangers. Each morning, he woke up lonelier, the emptiness gnawing at his soul. He had reached the top of the mountain, only to discover he was utterly alone. The fall from grace was inevitable, fueled by self-destructive tendencies and a desperate need to numb the pain. He tried to change. He went to therapy, seeking answers to the emptiness that consumed him. He learned to recognize his patterns, the self-sabotage that kept him from true intimacy. He understood his need for validation stemmed from the boy who felt unseen, unworthy. His mind understood. His heart, however, became guarded. He longed to tear down the walls, to let someone in, but the fear of being hurt again was paralyzing. He dipped his toes into the dating pool, each attempt ending in disappointment. He saw pity in their eyes, a reflection of his brokenness. He pushed them away before they could leave him, perpetuating the cycle he desperately wanted to break. He was trapped in a prison of his own making, the key seemingly lost forever, clouded.
Words found their way into the world, carried on the wings of shared pain and understanding. People connected with his honesty, his vulnerability. They saw themselves in his words, felt seen and understood for the first time. He received messages from strangers who thanked him for giving voice to their own struggles. His poetry became a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of vulnerability and shared humanity. Knowing that his words had touched the lives of others filled him with a sense of purpose. He realized the profound impact his vulnerability had on those who resonated with his pain. He wasn't just writing for himself anymore, he was writing for them, for the countless souls lost in the darkness, searching for a lifeline. Section 4, the weight of empathy. The outpouring of support was overwhelming. He carried the weight of their pain, their gratitude, their hope. He felt a profound responsibility to his readers to continue writing, to offer solace and understanding. The darkness, however, never truly abated. It lingered, a constant companion. The empathy he felt for others, while a source of strength, also magnified his own pain. He struggled to reconcile his own internal battles with the hope he offered others.
And heartbreaks, each failed relationship, each betrayal chipped away at his belief in love. He had loved deeply, passionately, only to be met with deceit. The pain was unbearable, leaving him with nothing but scars.
He felt like a fraud, a beacon of light forever teetering on the precipice of darkness. Section 5, Fleeting Hope, Enduring Legacy. His battle with depression was a lifelong struggle. The darkness, though sometimes receding, never fully relinquished its hold. He continued to write, pouring his heart and soul into his work even as his own light flickered. His final poems were filled with a haunting beauty, a poignant reflection on the fragility of life and the enduring power of words. In the end, he succumbed to the darkness he had fought for so long. His death sent shockwaves through his community of supporters, leaving a void in the hearts of those who had found solace in his words. Section 6, Echoes of a Silent Song. Though his voice was silenced, his words lived on. His poetry continued to offer comfort, understanding, and a sense of shared humanity to those who struggled. His legacy transcended his own life, a testament to the enduring power of vulnerability and the profound impact one person can have on the lives of many. His words, born of darkness, became a source of light for countless others, proving that even in the depths of despair, hope can bloom and beauty can be found in the most unexpected of places. His silent song echoed through time, reminding everyone that even in darkness they were not alone.
video about the price of depression and the worth of a few kind words from a stranger. A writer's losing battle and his last expression of gratitude to his supporters. Mixed emotions, overwhelmed, grateful, depressed. Make the background music obscure. Search the news. Taking this poet's words and making a aesthetic descriptive video to reflect his appreciation and undying gratitude. Yeah, it's Carnage the Carny. It seems like we live life on a carnival ride. Emotions up and down, head spins. Mary, it was an expression of all that I thought I knew, and all I thought I could not know.
Knew I couldn't take it. Had to find a way out. Addicted to the love, vice, a drug to keep me tied down. Sometimes I feel like I've been through so much pain. Sometimes I feel like I've been through so much shame. Sometimes I feel like there's not much left to say. Addicted to the rush and the touch from the blade.
The world that I have yet to
Sometimes I think no one loves me, yearning for that feeling of something.
discover. A journey filled with endless possibilities, where every corner holds a new story waiting to be told.
Pull my strings, unwind me, fix myself, unlikely.
This is where inspiration brews and creativity awakens, and where the sound of the ocean whispers tales of dreams yet to come. Under this vast universe we find our place in the cosmos, where each interaction is a thread in the fabric of community, celebrating the simple joys that connect us all. In a world of stories we find pieces of ourselves. In nature's embrace we discover beauty and diversity, where the power of nature reminds us of life's relentless flow. Each step taken leads us into the heart of adventure. In the simplicity of nature we find moments of peace and reflection, where the flavors of the earth come together to nourish our bodies and souls. In these quiet moments we ponder our dreams and aspirations. In the rhythm of the city, creativity thrives and stories unfold, where patience rewards us with moments of serenity and connection. In the magic of celebration we rediscover
He's a
our inner
marionette,
child.
cautious with every step, every word. To say overcompensation, such an understatement. Told to be patient, so tired of waiting. Watering a flower that was just imitation. If knowledge is power, I'm stronger than the basic focus on the motions on the coaster of the oasis. Used to walk on eggshells. Popped a lot of pain pills. Now I ride the sun and I fly over the rain clouds. Oh well, toss 2 pennies down a well. Wishful thinking, can't you tell? Never say a thing, but I'm waiting my turn. Had to raise my voice just to go unheard. So tell me what to do. I kill myself for you. Can't see it black and white. You leave me black and blue. Found you in the night, saw you dancing in the moon. Watched me die and I watched you bloom.